Hey everyone, Aaron here. Welcome back to another anime review. Today we look at Kubikiri Cycle or Zaregototsukai series episode 5. Now, yeah, I do apologize because there's going to be a lot of reviews out today. But my thoughts on this episode, it was another episode that I feel is showing one of the weaknesses of the Zaregototsukai series or the Kubikiri Cycle in this case. And that is that because there's so little action and more so just narrative, there are times where this show feels like it's just dragging along. Like this episode felt like they just tried so hard to make talking happen. And, you know, like always, I don't want to recap every single detail because obviously if you've watched this review, you've watched the episode. It's 27 minutes long. I'm not going to spend 27 minutes talking about every little detail. I mean, Akane has been killed, obviously. That was told by the maid to Ichan. And from there, they figure out what they're going to do next, which is more so making teams exist because they figure that this would be a good way for everyone to watch each other's backs and avoid, again, her being killed. They start avoid any of them being killed, I should say. They start investigating the crime scene, which they realize is another locked room murder mystery. And for the most part, yeah, that's kind of the whole thing. I mean, they go out at one point, they start investigating. We see Tomo at one point. Also, her computers have been destroyed by the killer, most likely, and that was on purpose. And they do explain it obviously in the novel, so they're probably gonna explain it here too as well. But I don't know, like, I feel like they could have, maybe Shaft could have went a little bit stronger with, I think, showing some more mature scenes. I think they could have shown, like, maybe the killings happen, and not per se how they're happening, but more so show, like, maybe some kind of darkened image or something. Because I feel like this show being just pure narrative is also kind of detriment to it, because it's so, I don't want to use the word boring, but it comes off as a boring anime in general. Like, it's one of those things that you'll watch for 20 minutes and already feel like you're just dragging the episode on. I mean, with the whole concept of how they just talk for so long, it really was a hindrance to this episode. And I feel like this is the issue with the show, to be honest with you. It's definitely not going to be everyone's cup of tea. Animation-wise, too, it was hit or miss sometimes. I saw some of the characters' designs, like, being very weakly done. And I'm very amazed that Shaft would allow that. I mean, especially some of the up shots when they showed the area that she was killed, where they're exploring the outside, and they were talking about how, you know, the killer couldn't climb the wall or whatever. He couldn't drag them up because, of course, the blood, etc. But it looked really kind of poor, those animations during that sequence. So I was really kind of disappointed by that. But other than that, the show is doing its job very well. I mean, this is going T by T with the actual light novel, and I'm happy about that. I think that's awesome. But at the same time, I can understand now a little bit to why some shows skip some elements of the light novels, because if anything, the Zaregototsukai series or Kubikiri Cycle, whichever one you want to prefer it as, if anything we're learning from the anime, it's that talking narratives based off light novels is not such a great thing sometimes, to be honest with you. So I don't want to say I hate this episode, but I didn't have particularly care for it too much because it's the slower part of the story, to be honest with you. I remember this part in the light novel itself. The next episode should be pretty interesting because that's where we're going to start finding out a lot more about center characters and about specifically some of the main characters. So I'm looking forward to that episode. But anyways, I will talk to you guys later. I hope you enjoyed this review. As always, if you did, please hit the like button, subscribe, comment, etc. Have a great day, everyone. I'll probably see you in Attack on Titan when it comes out. Bye-bye.